Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, please go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe because I promise I'm not leaving this time, okay? I do want to go ahead and apologize for the background noise. I am by the water. It is beautiful. The boats are out. It's gorgeous. But I was coming on here to have a really transparent discussion with you guys. I'm trying to find which way is the best way where you guys don't feel blinded by the light. But it's okay as long as it's Jesus. But I hope you guys can hear me because I don't really know if my microphone's working. If not, I hope this is picking it up. And I apologize for the choppiness of this video because I am filming it a different way because my video is not working on my phone. Blase, blase, blah. Anyways, I was coming on here because I had a really honest discussion with God the other day. And I asked him, to remove the anger from me, just me being angry all the time. And I find that that is like my hardest sin. I'm so sorry. My hardest sin, y'all can watch the boat go by. My hardest sin to get rid of, lately. And so I asked God, I said, God, please like help me because I just found myself being such a terror, literally. Okay, if you guys don't know, I'm in my first year of marriage and I was a little terrorist for a little while now. Mind you, I have had a lot of major life changes along this walk. I've lost pretty much all of my friends. I'm gonna be honest, I have no friends now, which is okay because I have God and that's okay. And he'll put people in your life at the right time. So going through that bout of being lonely and not having anybody definitely has taken effect on me. Moving different countries has taken effect on me, literally moving from one country to another country where the laws are completely different, which I have another testimony for you guys. In I'll do it in my next video probably. That was wild. But those things in itself have really caused me to just become a different version of myself, I want to say. It's really cracked down on who I am and who I thought I was. um, and yeah, so anyways, I prayed the other day for God to take away my anger and the sources of my anger. And I ended up having the absolute worst fight in my marriage ever, absolutely ever. I felt literally like I was an alternate version of myself when I was talking. Like I just felt like anything that could spew out of my mouth was spewing out of my mouth. And I cried immediately after, and that's why I knew like this is not who I am. This is not what I'm trying to do, and I felt like crazy. And then I remembered my prayer 3 days later. I was like, God, I literally prayed for you to take away my anger. And now I'm angrier. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So that didn't work. So anyways, after that I had a series of dreams. I had dreams back to back of different people in my life who are past people in my life who I thought I had forgiven and at least had a sense of forgiveness because I cut them off. So I was like, yeah, I'm good. I cut them off. I'm okay. I don't feel no type of way. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, right? Only, I don't know why I'm turned this way when the view's this way. Only to find out that clearly I wasn't. The dreams and the main focus of all of these dreams was basically that I wasn't forgiving. Like in each of the dreams, I looked at the person and I was like, yeah, you ain't it. I don't forgive. Like, I don't care what you have to say, pretty much. And it happened 3 times. Then yesterday, I had another dream. So I want to say this is the course of over 2 weeks. I've had these dreams, okay? And then I had the last, I won't say the last dream because clearly I still have an issue going on. But I had another dream yesterday and I was like, okay, All right. This one felt a little bit more clear. This one I didn't seem to be harboring as much energy, I want to say. I seemed very content in my spirit. And over the past couple of days, instead of getting angry, um, because when you guys have like super big fights, it still kind of trickles down. Instead of getting angry and carrying that emotion, I've really been just kind of letting things go, letting things be, letting go and letting God. And I don't want to say that I'm 100% fixed, but the reason why I tell these types of things to you guys is because I know there's somebody out there that's dealing with this issue. Okay. And when I ask God, like I said, for the healing and the direction and to release me from my anger, what had happened was an ultimate test, because it was something that provoked me where I felt like, okay, now I can, just felt like I could unleash, which is horrible and clearly not what I had inspired to do, because by the end of it, I was in utter tears, utter shambles from just speaking in that way. Um, and then to have, the dreams back to back, I really had to revisit and refocus on. Actually, let me not lie to you. I shut down. I've shut down for a week or so now, where I haven't really been praying at all. I haven't been praying. I haven't been, hold on. Sorry. As I was saying, so essentially, it's like they thrown out. So basically, I haven't been praying, haven't been feeling like myself, been feeling like, what's the point then? Because in my heart, I felt like I forgave these people. I even told my husband, I was like, yeah, I'm having these dreams. I feel like I've forgiven. And then as I'm saying it, I was just like so angry. As I was telling him the stories of these people and the reasons why we had falling out, I was still so angry. So I started crying again, because I'm like, God, I never had intentions of hurting people. That's my hardest part of forgiveness, because my intentions were always pure. It's either I wasn't showing up enough, or I wasn't doing enough, or I was just too nice. Nice is a token thing of mine of getting hurt. It's niceness. It's too nice. Everyone always says, you're too nice, you're too nice, you're too nice. All right. All right, until I show that I'm not too nice. And then I feel guilty about that aspect. So it's just this never ending cycle of depression, anxiety, frustration. And I really am sitting there trying to tackle the core reason for my anger, which God is showing me is my unforgiveness. So I don't know if I could leave you guys with saying that I have it figured out. But what I can say is ask God about it. Ask God to reveal to you what it is that you're struggling with currently, and why you keep the repetition of whatever sin it is that you're going through. Because my anger doesn't stop at anger. My anger starts at spewing negativity, carrying negative feelings, not being able to film, not being able to carry on my business. It inflicts so much harm in my life. And my mom actually, this is why I ended up back on here, is my mom actually sent me pictures yesterday. Rarely, if ever, does she send me pictures. These pictures were of me taking my first steps, my first baby steps. Maybe I'll insert them, maybe I won't. But taking my first baby steps, and she says, these are your first steps. And all it's going to take is baby steps. It was God's words to me, like literally baby steps. Just literally one foot in front of the other. I'm here today talking to you guys, letting you know I don't have it all together, letting you know that I'm lacking a little bit in faith, letting you know that I'm having a hard time with my faith, letting you know that I'm having a hard time with forgiveness, but also showing you guys that I've taken accountability. I've gone to God. I've made my first steps. I've made my baby steps. I've opened myself to healing and to prosperity and to looking forward and looking to God for everything. This morning I ended up just going into worship. I couldn't find the words again. I haven't been praying for like a week or two now. Really just going into worship with God and just sitting in a room by myself, closing all the doors, and just getting back to my relationship with God. Seek ye first. So that's where I'm at. And I just wanted to share that with you guys and let you know that you're not alone. And let you know that God hasn't given up on you. You will find out in my next testimony that even though I wasn't praying, God was still showing me. He was showing me that either way, you're my child and I have you. Anyways, guys, I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Please go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in our next video.